You may have seen or heard of some of the benefits of following a ketogenic lifestyle.
Well, in today's video, we are going to tell you about some of the tips that we've got for when you're starting your keto lifestyle and how to keep it sustainable in the long term. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Pop Keto, where we aim to help you live a sustainable keto and low carb lifestyle.
If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Sean.
I'm Lisa.
And we've been doing keto for about 3.5 years now. And we started this channel to share tips and recipes on how you can do keto and do it well. We've got a heap of videos on the channel with recipes, comfort food, dessert. Have a look through some of the things we've done. And if you like what you're seeing, hit subscribe so that you know when our new videos are coming out. Hey, before we get into the video today, we would love to hear from you guys in the comments. We want to hear, are you already on keto or are you about to start keto? If you're about to start keto, what are you concerned about? What are the things that you're asking questions about? And if you've been on keto a while, we'd love to hear from you. What are your best tips that you would give to someone who's just starting on their keto journey? So just pop that down in the comments below.
So you're looking to start keto. This may be for various reasons, such as maybe losing weight or maybe just wanting to embrace a healthier way of eating. You may actually have some health challenges that your doctor or health advisors have actually subscribed you to try a ketogenic diet. As we just mentioned, we've been doing keto for about 3.5 years, and we have actually tried lots of different eating plans over the years. And for us, we have found...
Keto's just been the one that's worked.
Yeah, we found that it's been the most sustainable, enjoyable, and we have seen good results from it.
So let's get into our top tips for starting keto. All right, so tip number 1 would be do your research before starting.
So there are so many different variations or definitions of keto.
Yeah.
You may have even heard that keto is not safe. It's really important that you do your research so you understand what a keto diet involves. Now, if you're looking to start a keto diet, it is ideal to touch base with your healthcare professional, just in case there's any underlying issues or anything like that that does require professional consultation. So it's worth having a chat with them first.
Yeah, there's a few medical conditions where it makes it a bit tricky, particularly type 1 diabetes, and people who've had their gallbladder removed, it can be a bit tricky as well. So make sure you do speak to someone. All right, so let's just do a quick run through and define some of the different variations of keto. There's dirty keto. So if you're doing dirty keto, you're probably going to be aiming to have your carbs at under 50 grams, and you're not too concerned about the quality of the food that you're having. So you're probably still going to eat some processed foods as long as whatever you eat fits within your macros.
Another version of keto is lazy keto. So this would generally be you're not tracking your macros like on an app, for example, where you are watching what you eat in terms of you are trying to eat keto-friendly foods, low carb, whole foods. You're not generally going for the processed, but you are still just kind of just generally managing what you're eating. So essentially you're eating the right foods, so your keto, low carb friendly foods, but you're not really tracking.
Yeah. All right, so the next one we'll touch on is clean keto. Now, if you're doing clean keto, you're probably focusing on eating clean, organic foods. You're probably avoiding sweeteners and some of the bad oils. And for some people, you're probably also excluding dairy from your diet.
And another form of keto is known as strict keto. So this is where you are strictly tracking your macros and ensuring that your net carbs stay at 20 grams or less. So even though you're doing your research before starting keto, I would recommend keeping the learning process going even after starting keto. Like I said, we've been doing keto for over 3 years now, and I still find value in learning about different foods. Even though you're going to be doing your learning and your research before starting keto, we would recommend that you continue that. It's important to keep that learning process going. Absolutely. So you understand why you're doing what you're doing. And there are some amazing resources out there. There are some books out there that are we really enjoyed and have really helped us. One is called The Keto Diet by Dr. Josh Axe. Another book that was helpful is called The Case for Keto by Gary Taubes. There's also a bunch of free resources, obviously on the internet, on YouTube. There are some particular channels that we have really found value in with Dr. Eric Berg, also Dr. Stan Ekberg, and also Thomas DeLauer, just to name a few.
All right, so tip number 2 would be know your why for doing keto.
What goal are you wanting to achieve? Now, your why really is something that's quite deep and personal to you. It's not something that you see someone else doing and go, oh yeah, I'll give that a go. I think when you have a why behind what you're doing in terms of pursuing keto. It's something that really has to matter to you, and it's something that needs to motivate you.
Yeah. I mean, for some people, it's improving their health. For a lot of people, they look at it for the weight loss. And for us, well, for me, that was a big thing when we started keto. When we first started, one of the things that we heard was somebody said that you don't lose weight to get healthy. You get healthy and your body will lose weight. And that's what I found in my situation. I tried quite a few different ways to lose weight, a lot of exercise, a lot of gym and that sort of thing.
As well as a lot of low-fat eating and all that as well.
And it just didn't happen to work for me. It might have worked for you, that's absolutely fine. But for me, keto was it unlocked a key for me to lose a lot of weight, and I've been able to keep it off for a while. Now, I started it with the goal of losing weight, and I've managed to keep most of that weight off for over 3 years now, nearly 3.5 years. And for me, it was the key that sort of unlocked that for me, that I could lose weight and keep it off and eat good food. I tried exercise programs, I tried low fat, and those sorts of things just didn't work for me.
Well, they worked for a very short time, but then you'd always get it back on again. And for me, keto was very much about healthy eating, not necessarily about weight loss. I want to eat healthy to maintain good health for as long as possible. That's really it. And just knowing about various health challenges that come up later in life, I guess I want to take as much preventative action as I can.
So from what we've experienced and what we've learned along the way, we've seen that keto's helped us in this, but it's really not a short-term thing. It's a long-term way of eating.
And in knowing your why, we have found that it really helps you to stick at it and not slip back into old habits.
And tip number 3, start taking simple actions.
The best way to start is to really stop buying the foods that you shouldn't be eating. You've got to eliminate the temptation in the house. So generally, it's best to start with no longer buying your breads, your pastas, your rice, all your sugary foods and desserts, and also no more fast food for now. So even though it's quite daunting eliminating a lot of these foods, because they have been really
a big part of your diet.
Big part of the diet pretty much all your life, really. So it is daunting when you think, oh my goodness, how am I going to get rid of all that? But there are some really amazing recipes and replacements, and it's actually been a great journey for us in terms of a discovery of all amazing food and recipes.
And I think as we've looked into keto and as we've developed and we looked into some of the recipes, initially we thought, oh, there's so much we're going to miss out on, but there is so much that you can still enjoy when you're on keto.
Very much. And like some diets, you feel like you're missing out, but I have to say, I actually enjoy keto food more.
Absolutely.
Which I know is quite surprising, but even like some of the desserts, like I mentioned, I have always loved my sweets and desserts, but some of the recipes, and you'll see some of these on our channel, where I was surprised. I would never have thought that a chocolate fudge brownie using avocado as a base would have been a thing, but it's so rich, and obviously you've got all the good nutrition from avocado and cocoa and things like that. But yeah, just that discovery of different ingredients or new ingredients to make really enjoyable meals, I have to say, I've really enjoyed that.
But the other good thing is that it's really filling, that you feel satisfied after you eat it. You're not looking for snacks so frequently, and you're not experiencing that mid-afternoon lull that you get when you're eating a higher carb diet.
So if you feel a little bit stuck and you're looking for some recipe inspiration, feel free to check out some of the videos on our channel. We've got loads of different recipes. Hit subscribe and the bell notifications. We've got some great recipes coming up. So starting a keto lifestyle really is a long game. It really is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
So as you're going, continue learning about the foods that you're eating. Continue learning about how they affect your body and your health.
And don't be discouraged if you're not seeing immediate results. They will come.
Trust the process. The key is being consistent and enjoying the journey. So I hope you found that helpful, and don't forget to pop down into the comments and just give us your thoughts on starting keto. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.